Alright, so we're back at it. I don't really know what to do now. I did say I'd go talk to Everett, so let's go do that. Everett. Everett. Maybe it will be good if I talk with him without Kim. I kind of like the fact that Kim was there. I don't like talking to Kim. I mean, sorry, not Kim. Fucking, that dickhead. What's his face? What happens if I move it again? Hold on.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Hey there, sugar.
The container door appears unmoved by your attempt at flattery. A tough nut to crack for sure, but the strongest containers often have the softest hearts.
Come on, don't shut me out. Let me in.
The door does not respond to your advances. Is it possible that it seems somehow more closed than before?
Knock on the
No
door.
reply.
God damn it. Fucking got more oh shit. That's not what I want to do. That scared the shit out of me. Come on, let's go down here. What if we like move it back up
A
again?
rusting control panel.
Press
The
R.
crane does not return to its original position. No screech of metal when you push the...
Oh shit, it just stays there now. Oh well. Maybe eventually I'll find a way to open it. But until then, I'm kinda effed in the A. Oh, it's that happy dude.
Oh, hey, mister.
Easy
I
Leo.
knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And
What?
lots of folk really did keep coming back.
What the fuck is Leo talking? Oh, yeah, I have some questions for you. It's not that much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so
Oh,
good at
shit,
keeping
yeah,
things
Leo.
no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
Yeah, that was a really merry chuckle.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up, who makes it the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He
Ah.
doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Something's off about this borscht. I'm gonna look into
Oh,
it.
sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
So where is everyone? I mean, I know they're striking, but like, why is there only like you?
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. But I feel like there'd be more than just the people out by the gates.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months
That is a
now.
long fucking strike. But I mean, I guess it's not the longest. So no one's working.
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
He pauses to think.
Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
Huh. Titus and his boys. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans
Him
closer.
and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time
Interesting.
off.
Thanks,
Don't
Leo.
go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
I don't want to be so direct. I think suggestion's good. But what did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Should I listen to him or should I just ask more? I want to ask more. Because he just goes on and on. Too rowdy? Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary?
Too late. Leo's mouth is still
Fuck.
moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words.
Oh
and
no.
even
He's already
more words.
he's already off on
This
another
guy could go
tangent.
on till the end of days.
It didn't matter what I really said.
Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who, no, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
So what are you doing with the containers, Leo?
I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Ooh, logic problems, huh? All right, sure. Let me ask you something else.
Sure, mister. About
Let's get logical here. It's a red check, so that means I have to make sure that I am as logical as possible. This might be as good as I get, actually. Oh shit, yeah, this is actually as logical as I get. Motor Rex. +1 psych. Only in more intellect. That's what I really fucking need. Alright, let's put down the speed. I don't want to just walk around with speed in my fucking hand. Where's my beer? What the fuck? I had beer. This is bullshit. What happened? Did it go flat? We'll just say it went flat. I'm mad at that, though. That's kind of bullshit. Oh, God damn it. Damn, like, where is my fucking... What the fuck? Alright, well, whatever, man. I've got 1 bullet. +1 intellect, but -1 health. Is it worth it to smoke? Let's do it, actually. Smoke a quick
There it
cigarette.
is, a brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes Platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
I'm already, like, fucking... on speed. Oh, God, I don't really have that much health. Let's do it.
Picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Okay.
Oh yes, Bratan! Please light up! You need a trooper between your lips right now! Calm your shit down! Become a genius!
It's just a cigarette. Why am I freaking out that much? I don't want to light it up right now. People are watching. What the fuck? No, light it up.
Get
Let's...
a load of this rock and roll cop hair, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go.
Dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself.
Oh.
The man you were
Experience.
in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
Alright. Oh, I'm so close to a level up. Oh, it's okay. I'll just try
hey,
it.
mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with those. No trouble at all, mister. Oh, I'm just making some covers for
That's
them
pretty
containers
fucking
here.
high.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
What's going on here? Look at
Easier
the
for
mountain of
crane
containers rising
operators to
behind him.
spot them.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
Looks like a massive redecoration object. Operation. Lee, was anyone told you why you needed to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
This looks like a massive redecorating operation.
Yes, moving from inwards to outwards. By the looks of it, soon everything will be in Union colors.
Yeah, they're trying to make all the containers with Union colors, but that shouldn't be the case. They're not the Unions. Thanks, Lulu. Leo, you've been very helpful.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Hell yeah. So, do you work here?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we never know
Everybody
that.
needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
Thanks, Leo.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who's Miss Belfort?
A real pretty lady with a
Beaufort.
skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once
That's
the
a very
dinner's
weird
done
way of
and me and the
describing
missus
someone.
sit down besides the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Hold on, who's this Mrs. Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his
Huh.
eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Oh,
Dr.
That's
Lemaitre
sad.
said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
Leo is really, really good at telling me what's up.
Law school? Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka the gardener?
Okay, so this is the Union fixer, the
I'm
gardener.
not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip too.
Okay, I'm off. Thank you for all of that, Leo. That was very helpful. You did a good job. Alright, let's go talk to Evard. Maybe put away my smokes. And let's double check what I'm wearing. I want to look good for the Union boss, you know what I'm saying? Let's put away my smokes. Oh, there's my... Duh. +2 physique's fucking amazing. Conceptualization. I think logic's probably pretty good to have. Reaction speed, but -1 rhetoric. I don't know if I actually like that. Yeah, I think this is the outfit that we go with for now. We just hit him with the facts and the logic, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Alright, boss man. Tell me what's up. I want to tell you what's up.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Thank you. I opened the door you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
Really? I did go inside. He had the glorious flag of Revachol the Suzerain on his wall.
The Weasel is no true patriot,
Oh, shit.
Harry. He prays every night for the downfall of the Union and spits upon the name of the king.
I got a Chivo. That's my say 10 traditionalist things. Oh shit.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who.
No, I
killed
can't.
who and
No, no, no.
why. Real police work is gonna start
No.
happening.
Sorry. I don't want to be like super traditionalist. I didn't know that's what I was like praying to or whatever earlier. Can we like can we just back up real quick? Sorry about that. I know it's annoying, but I don't want to be like. That's not the kind of character I want to play. I don't. It's not just about the damage morale. I forgot that that's like some racist flag. Like I just like fucking talking like saying like how cool the fucking the flat like the what's it called? What flag is it called? Oh god, I can't even remember. Here, let me actually put something in pain threshold as well, because I'm gonna need to do that for pain threshold. This one, right? It's a challenging one. I'm gonna have to get drunk to fucking deal with that shit. Yeah, all of these are very challenging. Let's put that into pain threshold. We can stand some pain. Oh shit, wait, hold on, what? Oh, okay. It accepted it. Hey dude.
Mr. Dubois,
I opened the door.
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry.
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible.
I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs.
Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's clothes. That is true. I think I remember him like mentioning that there was a racist mug in there. So that's kind of actually
Racist
a good
mugs
point.
in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
Do you think this weasel has anything to do with my case? I hope he's not like, but I did find it, right? Like I do remember him like having a moment of saying in the trash there was like a fucking mug, and like I don't think my character would just make that up. Do you think this weasel has anything to do with my case?
Oh no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
But this weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high caliber case like this, but he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are neat freaks. If you don't mind me saying so, I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
You imitates bashing something with an imaginary baton. Great technique. You make an excellent. Oh, should I just? I don't know if I actually really want to just like go along with what this dude says. Say nothing.
Of course, Harry. Stoic silence. I like that. Very befitting a police officer. I'm not a real detective. You are.
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Our victim? Hold on. Yeah, our
A
victim?
security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
That is kind of fucked up. Mm. I hate both sides. Like, they're both fucked.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
But who was killed? Was anyone killed?
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Senorita Pineapple Company. Oh, that's very funny.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, they moved the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
What a fucking... Yo, Everett's kind of like... Even though I hate this dude, he's kind of funny. Now, how did he end up hanging from that tree?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
Oh, I see that.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood. Making sure everything runs smoothly.
Here's the thing, Everett. What do you think you're gonna accomplish by doing this? By killing a PMC member? Do you think the rest of that PMC is gonna be like, oh, it's fine that he just killed our brother in arms? They're gonna come here and they're gonna murder every single one of you. And the company would like it.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
Seriously.
They're like you. Idealistic people who want to make sure that bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
You believe they killed the hanged man?
One day Titus Hardie, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Titus Hardie. That's the guy he sent away.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Are you not afraid that we're going to arrest
Oh,
them?
I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried. He
Interesting.
places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway,
How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping
How
company?
do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These
Jesus
guys
Christ.
turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you think the security contractor organized the scabs?
You said it, Harry. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
Ooh, we don't want to just give up that information now. Another question.
Absolutely, Harry. Absolutely.
You mentioned
Sock it
a
to me.
lawyer girl?
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about Titus Hardie and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
What more can you tell me? Who's second in command? Who's the most violent?
Harry, they're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Revachol in mind.
I'm sure, Everett.
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Where can I find
you know
them?
What, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
In the future, I could use your backing. Can you ask the Hardie boys to cooperate?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
When you meet this Titus, tell him about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving it to
I'm
me?
not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardie
No,
boys.
I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Good talk. Let's conclude
Was
for
this
now.
a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here.
I
was
think we
hoping
did.
you'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
I opened the door for you, Everett. What do you want from me?
Yes,
Yeah.
Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left, so you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Oh, I don't want to say any of these things, actually. I'm not saying that. I think this is... I don't want to be, like, bullshit. I'm not a man of the left. I'm a patriot of
Just
Revachol.
between us, I don't care for those lefty dinks either. It's all about power, and here's how we're gonna get it. I need you to be my kingsman, Harry.
Kingsman, yes. Please, let's be that.
What would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Uh-huh. Where is this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
What will happen to the current
They
occupants?
are just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
You know what? Fine. I'm gonna think about it. If I happen to be there, I can ask them.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here,
He hands you an open white
you
envelope.
need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Great.
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a real Kingsman and a patriot.
What's in the container that's outside your
My
office?
dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Cavalsund crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container.
I tried.
You should at least try convincing it.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on. Could he really hold my gun
You know,
hostage?
Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
I don't want to give him hints. I will not be blackmailed with this gun business.
Harry, I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
Wait, did I do the gun thing? Track down your gun. Called me Mr. Dubois.
Of
Why?
course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
So that's really my name.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you?
It's true.
What are the odds of that?
My memory is a bit
I
hazy.
assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is,
He taps on the folder in front of
I
him.
have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out. I'm sure you had
Maybe.
some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right. I can. You must have questions, Harry. Come on now. Don't be shy. Let's hear them.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Huh. Where did you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
What kind of cop does it say I
Well,
am?
Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
I'm sorry?
Yes. You seem to be, a lot of the time, but right now there's no reason to be. Let loose a little. Be you.
Well, do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids or...
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
Never mind the family.
Harry, is the most important thing in the world.
Let's talk. I want to fix up my drama a little bit. Hold on.
Harry, of course. See you soon, Deba.
Let's make myself very dramaful. Is that a word? -1 drama. Okay, that's not great. Do I have anything that gives me drama? No. Okay, well, I guess we just talk to him and do the drama shit.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Wait, hold on, where'd it go?
Let's
Oh,
hear
here it is.
Harry.
Have another look at the folder.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau and everything else from your behavior
Oh, interesting.
here in Martinez.
That's why he's calling me a sorry cop.
But I really got you good there for a moment, didn't I, Harry? Now, what can I do for you?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Interesting.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Du Bois?
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Alright. Well, that means I know my name, at least. I think I can tell people that now. That I have a name. I want to get back to the smoking lady. Like ASAP. Oh shit. Come on, go down. I want to let the effects of the logic shit still be running. Come on. Hustle. Put your back into it. If I try and talk to Manana, he was asking me about my name, right? If I have my name from Everett, then I can use that. Hey, Manana, really quick, really quick. I want to tell you my name.
How can I help you now?
Oh, that brings it lower. Oh no. The Weasley visit, it turns out he is. Do I want to let him know that? No, let's not let him know that. Alright. Let's try this shit out, shall we? Quick save. Hey.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you Lizzie Elizabeth, Miss
I
Bayfall?
suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries.
Even though she has
Oh,
excellent
okay.
control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands. In her face. You caught her off guard. Push her some more.
Easy Leo told me about you. He likes to talk
You
a
are
lot.
not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. Establish that.
You said you were in debt to Mr.
I
Clare.
represent the union and these men
Ooh,
here.
new skill point.
Don't make this personal.
A very minor victory.
Alright. Maybe we'll talk later. Here, I'll talk to you now.
This is where you say your bit.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can. Oh shit. We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
Alright, Titus.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them. Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Scan the room.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde
Okay.
man in his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian in his late 30s. Early. A symmetric burn on his neck, resembling the letters Loss Loss. Has he tried to burn it off? Leave that life.
Ooh, interesting. Man, we're learning a lot about these
And then,
dudes.
standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars. A little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardie, Captain. In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes. Size 44. 40-something. Non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Where?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important. Let's call this one the musician.
Okay.
Size 41. With the light step. Not a child, after
Ooh.
all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
Bad Angus is the one that carried him and brought him up there.
In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
One of them is absent, the odd soul.
Exactly. The missing lady driver who was running the
Oh
drug
yeah,
trade.
right.
Does it mean the Hardie boys are involved in the drug trade as well?
That would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions. We don't know that for a fact now, but I think it's very likely that they're part of the drug trade. I think she has to have some team of operators like inside the union that helps her with the drug trade. I don't think she's doing it alone. Not at this scale, no way. But I don't want to like go in with the idea that that's the case. 'Cause that's gonna blind me from other clues. Let's not make any. It fits what Joyce told us, but let's not make any
Maybe.
assumptions.
But hey, you've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Now is a good time to hit them with questions.
Where's
Where's
the
the eighth
Hardie?
The fuck is with you, fella?
His friends are coming for you. Honestly, fucking like, like that's fucking really true right here. I found 8 set of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardie boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardie boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here.
Uh-huh.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardie boy? We ain't hiring.
Good. I'm good on that.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
Oh shit, Glenn.
I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
Glenn, you fucked up. You fucked up.
It has to be good if he won't let you pursue it.
Sorry, boss.
The hangman in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You really love talking about him.
Evidence. Show them you have it. It doesn't have to be conclusive.
I have spoken with to the dead man in a bizarre cold vision. Why are your boot prints all over the scene?
You mean these boots?
He raises his worker boot, size 46 steel reinforced toe. Please don't hit me.
We all got a pair.
Okay.
We wore them the night we took the pretty boy out back and hung him by the neck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We did this. Together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why our prints are all over the scene.
Uh-huh. So you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
You murdered him just like that? No remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Why would I say what I'm doing is just my job? That's literally their job. What I do is different. I enforce the law. You just kill people like it's
But
nothing.
you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
We called the shots that
Are you
night.
deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardie boy without arresting all Hardie boys.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna fucking... Oh, true, I guess. If they're all guilty, it's...
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
Oh, the 8th Hardie boy. Okay. I don't want to give Titus the fucking, like, he's the big dick. He wants to be the big dick. Giving him that would be like, that, you're goddamn right. And maybe that is incriminating him, but maybe that's not what I want to do. Pointing to Elizabeth, I think would piss him off a little bit. But I think there's like some uncertainty there. Pointing to Fat Angus or the bearded man, that, I feel like those are terrible options. They're gonna be like, those fucking idiots? No, it's not them. Everett Clare, he'd be like, I don't know if that's actually the right choice. I think it's the 8th Hardie boy, the one who's missing, the big dick.
Titus, no one was thinking.
No, no, no. Fuck no. The big dick is right here, asshole. You're looking at it.
He grabbed his crotch.
Right. Fucking here.
Disregard the outburst, officer. None of the boys have any comments on their power relations. That night, they acted as one. That's all.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long have you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that.
That's okay. I'm just saying, how long have you known him? I've known fucking people I think are scum. That doesn't mean I don't fucking, like, I don't know them.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce, the negotiator for Wild Pines?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over.
This is where he tries to sow discord between you two, because he knows the company is responsible for bringing the mercenaries into town.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
I'm not gonna try to arrest him because she's right. Like, I'm literally one person and there's 8 of them. There's no way I'm gonna be like, fucking. And that's right. Like, fucking Kim told me I can't arrest people. I can issue fines. I can send them like a slip to go to court. And if they don't go, they're a fugitive. But I can't make an arrest. I don't think. So I think that's what he said. I know why he killed him. It's because he got drunk, he was being rapey, and they... How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service.
I was hoping I could like get at least into a dialogue where he might reveal a little bit more than just that.
Certainly enough to not put up with his back sass. Deliver a knockdown observation.
The autopsy showed the victim's hands weren't tied. That is true. No signs of struggle. Now you listen to me, Sonny Jim. The autopsy showed the victim's hands weren't tied. No signs of a struggle. Explain this and make it real simple.
Look. I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
They definitely took a body up there. But was the body dead before? We only were able to identify cause of death was like a week ago, but we don't know when he actually died. Did he die on the tree? Just because he died of like the neck injuries and stuff that's consistent with hanging doesn't mean he was killed there. He could have been like not strangled, but I guess like hung somewhere else, or I don't know, like I don't know. I feel like there is something else here, or a similar cause of death, like maybe like strangulation with like a rope or something. I don't know. And then they grabbed the belt, then they grabbed the whatever.
That's right, lawman. And then we hang the fuck.
Uh-huh.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Mr. Tats, what did you use to knock the victim
My
out?
fucking elbow, copper. Samurai boxing style.
Where did all this action take place?
Right fucking here. The fucker started coming to our bar, asking for it.
Alright. We got high composure, so let's try this. Things aren't quite right here, are they?
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
Who's cracking under the pressure? Fat Angus. This one. He's sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain. Hey you, turn to the big guy. You having trouble breathing over there?
No.
He looks up, startled, his forehead shining from sweat. A few coiled locks are peeking out from under his warm woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
The man next to the big guy bursts out laughing.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
There's something you're not telling
And
me.
fuck you too, copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Right. I have other questions about the lynching.
Like what, copper?
Why did you kill him?
Because he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he's a mercenary. That's it?
And he stepped out alive.
He repeats, jaw just clamped shut like a vice. What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it. But I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Right. What did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women. Raped one.
I did hear
harassed
that.
Workers. Threatened to kill some as a warning.
He wiped spittle from his mouth.
There's slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
I want to know more about this rape.
To kill us all if we don't open the gates.
I've been trying to
We
get
don't
more
let the
detail on that.
scabs in. If we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle, doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted? Raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Right, but who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Well, I need to find more information
There's
about
nothing
this.
you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
So what are we going to do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. You should go back to Jamrock, to your station, where you belong.
You have to gain authority in Titus's eyes for the investigation to advance. Soften him up first. Maybe investigate the crime scene or the body. Look for a witness. Get help from the union boss or the company rep. Tie them to any other crimes. Confront the Hardie boys about the drug trade. Oh, I do have a level up.
Yes. Run home. Lonely. Rent a cop.
Wait, how
Real
many?
law
I'm
officials
really
are
close to
done
the
with
next
you.
level too.
You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equal.
Ooh. My authority is very low. Me and Everett talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
Ooh, what if I call him a gimp? Holy shit. Very mature, guys. Everett sent word, right?
Yeah, I heard him. The fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word.
Well, that's good. I was wondering why I hadn't, like, it hasn't gotten, like, very, like, physically confrontational.
Let me state this very clearly, capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardie, and these are my boys, Hardie boys. How may we assist you?
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardie is a golden god. They want to laugh at his jokes even before they leave his lips. This guy is a born leader.
Oddly. Um. Should I mention? Yeah, I think I will. I talked to Joyce. The merc you hanged, his friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Cronell?
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
They're snickering in the room. Some of them, the men put down their beers. Should I mention this? I don't know. Oh my god, this is tough. This is actually really fucking tough. Forget I mentioned it. It's probably nothing.
Goddamn right, it's nothing. The fuck are they gonna do? We got 10,000 men in the Union.
Yeah, but they're not fighters. Have I connected to them to the local drug trade? Let me see. Hold on. For witness. Tie them to any other crimes. Maybe that's it. Maybe this is how I tie them to this. Alright, let's try. Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug
Like
trade.
hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos.
You're right, there is no local drug trade, except you.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs
No,
out there.
there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? The stuff's probably from Jamrock.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardie boys.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
The 8th Hardie, the one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardie. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all fours. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Go
Jesus.
fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all fours. Anything else you need to know?
Yeah, let's... Can we try and establish authority? Let's... Yeah, where's my authority? Let's level this shit up. Even. Let's try.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this
You
before?
believe the place was called Precinct 41.
Shit. That's
it
true.
was also filled with, almost exclusively, men. Sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Huh?
You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm drunk on the job too. I don't give a shit, just like you guys.
Speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Fix the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Oh shit. It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's
Hell
going to
yeah.
give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her,
Taps his chin to his
a
fist.
freight train of pain, buddy.
What's her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the
Oh,
Woven
shit.
Rags, a real pretty one.
I know
Silvery
her.
jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
I know her. That's fucking. That was the first person I talked to in this game. It was like right after I left my front door. She was just chilling by the radio, I think. Was she downstairs? I don't remember. She's one of the first people I talked to, though. What's her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
When did the rape happen?
You did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
We could establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
So, he raped her, and then a week later he was killed. Or no. Yeah, because he was killed on one day, and then a week later, he was killed, and then the following week, I showed up. Because he's been hanging in that tree for a week.
Here you go, boss.
So, it was 3 weeks since the rape happened. What's your relationship with her?
I know her.
He looks around, and an uncommon silence fills the room. Okay, how well?
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
He crosses his arms.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
So she's not from around
You
here?
mean Revachol? Nah, she's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Okay, Fat Angus.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
You said you partied. What did you
What
mean?
do you think I meant?
Sex?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
Okay. I think I know her. Say nothing.
Good boy.
No, I
You
think I
don't
do know her.
her.
You're wrong,
Not
I do.
the way I do.
Okay, fine. Thank you. I'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
I'm gonna take off now. Wow. Oh, money. Good. Good monies. I can't talk to Fat Angus by himself, but it's okay. So that went pretty well, actually.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
I know you're not the Hardie girl. Alright, well... Shit. That went really well. That went surprisingly well. I thought the whole Titus conversation, I felt that was gonna be the next, like, big boss fight I'd have to deal with. You know, like, after the whole Everett Claire discussion, I thought, okay, well, the Hardy boys were gonna really fuck me up, but, you know, I feel like I did everything right in this. This is the first session I feel like I did everything right. When I talked to Everett, I told him to, like, you know, send word to his boys, and they were cool with me. You know, they really actually gave me a lot of fucking breakthroughs on the thing. I know that Fat Angus is their weak link. I know that there's definitely some shit I can get out of him. I know more about the rape that happened. I know who it was and who I can talk to. I wonder if it was the rape victim that actually made the call, because it sounded like they didn't know who made the call or made the call about the report of the hanging, the lynching. I have like intuition that it might be um I forget her name, the rape victim. But I'm gonna interview her next. I'm gonna have to be very cautious about that and be very like switch gears and go more into empathy, I think, with her. I don't want to be, you know, too overbearing like I was with Titus, because Titus respected me because I was being very hard on him. In fact, I wouldn't have been able to like learn more about, you know, the drug shit, the eighth Hardy boy, um, about the rape at all if it wasn't for the fact that I was kind of hard on him at first. So I think from here, yeah, I want to do that interview with the girl, and then I'm gonna also talk with the cook, talk to him about the borscht, because well, I've gotta say it's a little weird, the whole thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think we're in a really good spot right now. I feel like we've just like hit a breakthrough in the case. God damn. If fucking Kim was here with me right now, he'd be so goddamn impressed. I swear to God. I wonder what Kim would have said about a lot of this stuff. It would have been interesting to get his thoughts and his takes, but you know, we're gonna miss that, which is unfortunate, but you know, hey, that's just how these things go, you know? Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think we'll do borscht first next time, and then we'll talk to the girl. But this has been a long one. We're just gonna quick save, and then, yeah. Oh, do I have a level up too? I do. Oh man. All right. Well, we'll deal with this next time, and yeah, I'll see you then.